Right, welcome back. Let's take a quick look at the question of the day before we get into our trending topics.
Right, so question of the day, what are your thoughts on the latest developments in the Senzo Meyiwa trial? So yesterday was an interesting day, particularly with regard to the media, and the media taking center stage, delaying the trial, the judge really having a go at the media, just telling them to please respect the witnesses, and also 3 media houses being sent out saying they won't be able to be back if they stop tormenting the witnesses and basically just, harassing them in a way. So, yeah, it was an interesting day with regard to that. So, otherwise, if you'd like to talk a little bit about some of the testimony that was given by Tumelo Madlala, he was the close friend that was on the stand in the High Court testifying. We'd love to hear from you. So that's the question, and it also forms part of our trending topic. So we might as well get right into that too. Indeed. Because Senzo Meyiwa trial is right at the top.
Indeed. And Tumelo, those two go together. Tumelo Madlala was the first witness yesterday.
Yes.
And so, as you say, it was quite a dramatic day, and started off with the media being basically given a lashing by the judge and the legal representatives of the accused as well as the prosecutor in court. And it was for this incident, found to be harassing the witness as he got to court. And then, of course, the judge ruled that we should all get out. The guilty parties were SABC, ENCA and Newsroom Africa.
Indeed.
And then at first it was thought we will not have any coverage for the rest of the day, to the dismay of many South Africans who've been watching this trial
and
waiting for someone who was in the house.
Exactly.
And but of course, along with the court manager and the judge, I think they thought better of it, the entire team, and the cameras were allowed back in after lunch. And then, of course, Tumelo started his testimony, became very emotional, and
stopped it, and it'll be picked up today. So that pretty much so is what happened. But I mean, I watched that footage from just being chased and the witnesses, and I just think it's a hard day enough for Tumelo to have to take to that stand. It's huge anticipation, and then to still have the reporters running after him behind the scenes, even into a closed room, I'm not sure. I'll withhold my thoughts on that one, but nonetheless, I think enough has been spoken about it. But if you want to keep talking, please do. Afrikaans is trending, and had to look a little bit to find it, and then suddenly found it, and then realized what's going on. And so apparently, some people are not too happy about the Real Housewives of Pretoria. And this is it's a trailer that's come out, and it's the first look at it, which will be coming apparently in October. And they're saying that it's quite interesting that people. Here's one tweet saying, people are underestimating the Afrikaans market, which is not exclusively white so much. CakeNet is huge, and white people drama is fun too. And they say representation is important, but sometimes you don't actually want people involved in this mess. But some saying, they couldn't believe that this show is entirely Afrikaans-speaking white people, and nobody other than that. And Afrikaans is not just spoken by white people.
True, and I suppose the point here is what people are saying is that if you look at the other South African franchises around the Real Housewives, they all comprise of a cast that is fairly diverse, and then boom, Real Housewives of Pretoria, as it is said, is set to be lily white.
Exactly. So there's a thing that it's got people talking as well. But I mean, you speak Afrikaans. Does that?
Luister, ek praat vlot Afrikaans.
Ek weet.
Ek was op laerskool Afrikaans eerste taal.
Ja, ek weet. Ja.
So
does that get to you?
Nee.
Not at all.
Nee.
You don't really care.
Nee.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't think you'd want to be in that show anyway, or would you?
Nee.
Nee. Goed. Soccer, Liverpool, they won a match.
Yeah, only just. I think
I
think they scored right at the death, and good for them. But Liverpool is not the Liverpool of last season or the season before.
No,
that's for
unfortunately
sure.
not. Do you remember yesterday, last week, I confessed to you that if I had to choose my own, I'd probably jump to Man City. I broke the news to Alexander.
And
He was gutted, devastated with me. In fact, he came, thought about it, and came back an hour later. He said, you know what? You can go. But if you go, never
don't come back. Yeah, you're on
That
your own.
cut deep, they cut so hard. I'm staying. I'm staying.